This green tea farms of the gun, we've brought in this 2017 Mazda CX5. There have been so many stories, so many rumors about this car. Just how good is this 2017 Mazda CX5? My name is Malcolm Chuma, and this is Mchuma Reviews. Let's begin at the front. Modern cars have just their way with very massive grills. This is no exception. Look at the Mazda emblem. It's humongous. The chrome lining here gives it a very nice feeling. Now, again, front lip for more aerodynamics. It actually gives a very classy design. And also the headlamps. The headlamps, my God, this is one of the biggest changes that Mazda have made on this car. These headlamps plus the daytime running lights look so sophisticated. It feels so luxury, feels so bougie. Even when you buy this car, you no longer drive Mazda, you have a luxury CX5. On the side profile of this Mazda CX5, there's again consistency on the chrome lining just to give it the contrast. Again, it has 19-inch alloy wheels. You can get them on the 20s, but this has 19. There's a bit of profile tires, therefore you get good ground clearance. Again, consistency, chrome lining right here. Here's the key. You unlock, then when you open up the door, you're not going to. There's some modern cars that when you open the door, you get to identify yourself. But now this one, it covers all the way up to the downside, so that's a plus. Then the doors are pretty heavy. Again, the Mazda redesigned. Even at the rear, it's so different from the previous generation. This is a totally brand new car with enhanced and much better proper engines. Even as we transition to the back of this car, opening up the boot is easy, just by the press of a button. Voila. Now it reveals massive room for your storage. You can get a bit of luggage, about 500 liters of boot space, so you can have it as your travel companion. You can put in so many luggage here. You're gonna be comfortable. Even if you have 4 passengers, 4 of your bags can fit in. 4 of your mid-sized bags can fit in here quite perfectly. It does not come with a spare tire, but it comes with a repair tool kit. Closing up again is easy. Press of a button, voila. Now it has dual exhausts. That's a plus. Just to give it that a bit of sporty feeling. Get in to the back seat of this car. Whew, it's very comfy. The seats are perforated, and when you open up here, you realize one thing. There are 2 cup holders, and also it has the heated seat option. That's a plus. There's good leg room and headroom, so you're gonna be comfortable when you do long trips. Even 3 adults can fit in quite perfectly. Look at that. Yeah, actually comfortable. So it's very special. It has child seat ISOFIX anchors right here, and basically that's that. Now let's go to the driver's seat. On the front seat, this is where all the magic happens. It's a push to start. So just press the button, the car starts up. And then the tachometer is digital, but then now the other dials are analog. It's actually a redesign from what you get of the previous model. Even the fuel gauge is even digital. That's nice. And have a fuel range of 60 kilometers. That's good. And then the steering wheel, my God, it's redesigned again. You can control music, audio, cruise control. What else do I see here? Definitely the wipers, and then the lights. And then on the right side, I see it has iStop, it has lane departure warning, it has TCF, it has parking sensors, and it has a reverse camera, and there's also a side camera. Now, when you come here, the center console, this is where you adjust the volume of infotainment system. It has Bose surround speakers. Hey. Look, Bose tutors, so it gives it a feeling of a 3D surround music, which is very impressive. And then it has just the shortcut for infotainment system. Very easy to use. You just navigate using this swivel wheel right here. It has auto hold and also electronic parking brakes. It has heated front seats and also heated steering wheel. That's a top spec luxury feature, and that's why I keep saying this is a luxury car on a budget. And then it has dual climate control over here. The air vents are redesigned. You can play your DVD, and you can also play music via Bluetooth. Now this chrome lining here with this is wood. Interesting. Yeah, gives a really good feeling. The car, in fact, they've redesigned the front and they've made it more luxurious. It comes with a head-up display that, with the help of the radars, it can actually show you the speed that you're going, and even if you come across the road signs, it will even show you the exact road sign. Just to remind you as a driver, this is the speed limit for this road where you are, for you to be on the speed limit. When you open up the armrest, you have two USB slots, again another 12-volt power outlet, and then there's a constriction here so that when you put in your cable you do not damage it, and then a bit of more storage, and then again more storage right here. There's an SD card place for putting in your music. If you want to play music via your SD card, then you can do it. This Mazda CX5, as you can see, just from that you've seen so much enhancements and tech that they've put in this car. The designers really did a lot of work, and they put in a lot of effort when they designed this Mazda CX5. Like, look at these seats. They're somewhat bucket seats with perforation. The thing that they just lack is just massage seats. If it had massage seats, then you could have said this is my back of the Mazda brand. Now, again, I can see there's a bit of white accents right here, and again chrome lining. What is left for us to do? Let's take it on the road and see how it performs. This is the 2017 Mazda CX5 KF generation, which started in 2017. This is now the first, it's the second generation, but now the first model of the second generation. It's a proper luxury car. They've revamped everything from the exterior to the interior. This has a lot of luxury features, and that's why I said it's a luxury car on a budget, because there's so many high-tech features that you get on this car that you get when you buy luxury cars. The first thing is the head-up display that shows you your speed. It also has the anti-collision radars right here, which even shows you which even can read the road signs. So if you're cruising and there's a like 50-kilometer sign, it's gonna pop up on your head-up display. And also the steering wheel is very light. You can feel you're able to do very quick maneuvers and shifts, and it's multifunctional, and therefore you can activate cruise control. You can change your music, you can play music, you can change the modes, and it has heated option. These are some of the features that you get when you buy high-tech and high-spec German cars, and Mazda CX5 has decided to give you on this, and that's why we say it's a luxury car on a budget. Now this is the diesel model. It has the 2.2 turbocharged diesel engine, and they're available in diesel and petrol, 2-liter petrol, 2.5, and the 2.2 turbo diesel that you have right here. This, by far, this is the best car that has a lot of torque. It has 420 Newton meters of torque. Those are just impressive figures. So it's a proper powerhouse, and it has impressive fuel economy. Now, for the CX5, you can either get them in the front-wheel drive, which you have right here, or the all-wheel drive. So for this one, you have the front-wheel drive. Now the front-wheel drive gives you better fuel economy than the all-wheel drive, and so depending on if you really need that extra traction, then you just go for the all-wheel drive, but this one will still be sufficient for you. Now this car has a 56-liter fuel tank capacity, and get this, the fuel economy, the average fuel economy that you get on this car is 17 kilometers per liter. I mean, how crazy is that? That's just very impressive figures. You know, like right now, the way the fuel prices are skyrocketing every day, getting a car that gives you 17 kilometers per liter, that's just amazing. Now, being a diesel engine, it gives you an average service interval of about 15,000 kilometers, but we advise you service it at least sooner than, you know, for diesel engines, people normally say you service it even before the service time is due. And also, now, when it comes to the handling, it handles corners in a pretty good way for an SUV. Minimum body roll, and also it has a McPherson strut suspension and multi-link at the rear, and therefore it gives you pretty much interesting handling on the corners. So this is nice. We're doing a kind of sharp corner, and the car is fairly moving for an SUV. That's just good. One thing I noticed, in as much as we say it's a luxury car on a budget, it has the double glazed windows. However, you can still feel the road noise. The road noise is not so great, and you know, we don't even have off-road tires. So I'm just trying to imagine if you put off-road tires on this car, it's gonna be hell. You just need to play your music all the time. But that won't stop you from buying this car. We're offering it for 3.35 million. That's actually a bargain for such a luxury car. When it comes to the ground clearance, you really do not have to worry about this, because it's an SUV. We don't even have low profile tires on it. If you want an SUV that's good looking, new generation, high tech, look no further on this 2017 Mazda CX5. My name is Mark Mchuma, and this is Mchuma Review.